What is good, everyone? This is Ardicer from Ardicer Gaming, and today I will be showing you my stamina DK build for the Clockwork City update. This is not a werewolf build, so if you're into the werewolf builds, that one will follow later on, so subscribe if you want to find out what my werewolf build is for this patch. Yeah, let's get right into it. I will first go over some minor things. I'm using the Warrior Mundus for this and the dubious Cameron Throne. I will show you the stats right now. Pause the video right there if you want to take a closer look at it. And the back bar stats are these. Okay, going into other stuff. The detect bot, always useful. This is one of the potions I'm using, knockback, major savagery, major endurance, for more crit and stam recovery and immunity to knock stunts. And also using regular weapon crits with a heal on it to restore some more health. So the same as the first one, but this one restores health and doesn't have the immovability. Going into the rest of the gear, this is a battle axe, Nirnhorn this time. And I'm using double dot poisons on this one, so I get more dots from this, and I get the axe bleed, and I get the crit charge from the merciless charge set. So that's an extra dot. In total we're running 7 dots, so you can imagine the pressure that comes from this. And I finally got the Master's Bow in charged, my favorite trait in game. I think the least appreciated trait of all time. Increases the chance to apply status effects by 220%, and with a shock lift that gives minor concussion, so another 8% more damage on the target. And it has a chance of proccing the poison status, which is really useful as a decay, as we have combustion, poison status effects, damage is increased by 50%. So extremely useful dots. Then moving on, using the Bone Pirate 5-piece for sustain and max stam. Using a 2-piece Bloodspawn for ulti regen, stam recovery and more resistance where our tankiness come from. Go all stamina and chance. I have a tri-stat on this one because it just so happened to be a tri-stat. I don't bother to change it. I'm using 3 well fitted and 5 impen. 4 impen, man, I'd be a beast if I could do that. 3 well fitted, 5 impen. Agility, 3-piece as our jewelry. Skills, only one thing has changed really. Still using Rally, Stampede, but I'm using Noxious Breath now as I don't have a sharpened axe, and I'm not using them all either for penetration, so I'm using Noxious Breath to do that physical penetration. If you do decide to use them all, you will lose the bleed damage, but instead you could be using a Venomous Claw, which is one of the most powerful dots in the game. Moving on to Dizzying Swing, nothing changed. The stun, the damage, but I still don't like the cast time of 1 second. Reverse Slice as our execute, and Take Flight as our ultimate. Then Shuffle to remove snares and have an increased dodge chance. Resolving Vigor for heal over time. Igneous Shield for major mending. Poison Injection for another dot, and to make use of our Master's Bow. Volatile Armor for our major resistances. And Corrosive Armor as our back bar ultimate, which makes us extremely tanky and ignore all resistances of our targets. So a heavy armor target is wearing 0 resistances when you're popped with this ultimate. Then champion points, going over this very quickly. Pause the video at any given time if you want to take a closer look at it. And that would be it. Well then, that's it for this build video for the Clockwork City update. I went over it very quickly as all has been explained in my previous build video. If you want more detail on that, I will put it down in the description below and check that out for more detail on how to play this build. And if any questions remain unanswered, be sure to drop them down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, then you probably know where to hit that like button, and I will be seeing you on my next video. Ardizer out.